Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Oh, man, happy end of the day. Listen, if you can tag somebody, let us know. Let them know that we're here. Sorry for the echo in the background. You know what I'm saying? I had to get me something to eat because our brother was starving. Welcome to part 2 of Emotional Money Matters. If you know anybody who got emotional money matters or money matters, period, y'all think you need to hit them up. Let them know, yo, listen, I think you need to hear this. Got some crazy value coming up to you right in a few seconds. Shout out to my dude Henry Watkins that's on the line and YouTube. What's going on, my guy? You can actually come over to Facebook if you want to, my guy. You don't have to stay on YouTube if you want. I can see your comments where you are. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Wait for y'all to come on in. Give me a second. Just taking care of some wires. I'll be right there. What's up, everybody? We'll be right with you, Just give me 2 seconds. Be right with y'all, right? Just crossing these things. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're about to be on the way. Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'll be right there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Oh, man, I can't wait to get this thing started. Just waiting for some of my Facebook friends to come on in. I see you on Twitter. I see you over there. Good to see y'all. Wow, and I also see our, what is that? My phone is acting crazy. She's talking back to me for some reason. And, I'm looking at the people wow, I see you. My email people, good to see y'all. Wow, coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Where Facebook at? What up? Oh my God, let me check and make sure I got it on public. Bars. Yeah, I got it on public. I want to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Listen, we're about to get started in the next couple of seconds. I wonder if anybody out there is like me, have emotional money matters. Emotional money matters. Wow. Yeah, we're going to learn today. You're serious. It's crazy. All right, y'all. About to get this thing started in the next like 30 seconds. Yeah, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh man, I'm just happy to see everybody. What's going on? Hey. Happy to see everybody today. I know that there's some people who are slow bloomers, but it's so good. I'm gonna keep this going because I don't have that much time. We have our sponsors that's looking in, and I got to make sure that I get things together, or else, things don't happen the way I need it to happen. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So it's good to see y'all. Let me tell you something, y'all. It's a good thing to know that we all come together. You know what I'm saying? And know, listen, all of us got money matters. Some of us, we got some rich folk on the line too. We got some celebrities, and some rich people on the line. So I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at Twitter over here. Looking at YouTube over there, and just seeing where everybody is, and making sure that everybody's everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Listen, we won't be up before you long, yo. Today we're talking about emotional money matters. You feel what I'm saying? Earlier we had a good discussion earlier. Hopefully that you go back and take a look at the first broadcast from earlier today. And my phone is acting really, really bugged out right now. Okay, good to see that. All right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see everybody. Just waiting for everybody to come on in and see what's going on. See what's going on with the peepers and the peeps. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on, bro? I see you up here. My dude said, hey. I said, what's up, my guy? Word, listen, just waiting for people to come on in. And wow, I feel good today, y'all. I feel real good. Feel real good this afternoon. I want to give a shout out to my boy David Quinones. You know what I'm saying? He's that's my brother, man. He's always making sure that everything's everything with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. So good to see everybody that's going to be coming in. I see people that's in my email chat. That's on the virtual email chat. Good to see y'all. I don't know if anybody ever knew anything about that. I think I up one of my boy Dave on that one. Because homeboy, he got everything, every device. Oh man. Yeah, y'all. So yeah. All right, so listen, we're gonna get this thing started. And we're gonna run this thing back real quick, and then we'll come right to you uh, and start this thing great. All right, my guys. All right, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? So listen, if we're getting started for the first time, and obviously I know I'm doing this for the edit. Getting started for the first time. If we meet for the first time, for anybody who's going to be new listeners, my name is Donald Francis. I'm happy to see you today, and welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. And our first starting goals on this channel is to help 500 people bring their imagination into reality. That's more than we have as far as subscribers. But so you know that's we thinking big. And if you haven't known me for the first time, if we meet for the first time, my name is Donald Francis. Happy to see you. I'm glad to see you here. And you won't only see me here, and you don't have to really care too much about me, just care about the content. But we still have a channel called It's Life Podcast with those two beautiful people behind me, Mr. Rob Bill, you know what I'm saying, and Mrs. Robin Holmes, your sister girl. And by the way, go check him out, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. He's killing them on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy about that. Listen, also, you'll see my short films and my skits and stuff like that right here on It's All You TV. That's ITZALLYOU. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you coming from, and let me know where you shouting out from. If you're from YouTube, where you're from Facebook, if you're from Twitter, let me know that you're here. Also, don't forget to check us out on Channel 49 TV every Sunday, 9 p.m. We're here. You know what I'm saying? 9 p.m. Showing some good content and bringing you good value. Yo, I'm happy to see you today. Glad that you're here. Happy that you're here. Listen, if you know anybody, come on in. You know what I'm saying? And let us know that you're alive. I know that some people are still on their way from church. Oh God, from work. I'm a church boy for real. From work. And happy to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So today we're talking about emotional money matters. And I want you to know that there are a lot of people who are really suffering with emotional matters because money matters, because again, money will hurt your sufficiency and your efficiency. Sometimes it'll take a strike at your self-esteem and all of that good stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And so today, I want you to know that we're having call-ins, and we're going to have at the end, you know, the call-in number, and you'll see that right here on your screen. Now let's talk money, not that. There we go. Oh, no, that's not it. Where we at? Where we at? Where are we? This is it. That's not it. Where are we? Where am I? Am I here today? You know what I'm saying, what's going on? I knew I had my template. Where's my money template at? You know what I'm saying, I want to. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Where's my phone template? Okay. But anyway, we'll put the phone number in the description. What happened to that? Everything's disappearing on me. It's like our peanut butter sandwiches. Like everything's. But anyway, look, we're here, and I want to talk about money matters. You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody need to learn about and talk about money matters, because listen, it takes a toll on you if it's not there. But then, can we be happy even if it isn't there? You know, earlier we talked about how you can start your own business with just $20. And I think you need to just go back and look at that. That was the 1030 session. But today, emotional money matters. Let's talk about it, right? So listen, there's so many people who have been asking me, and the reason why I'm talking about money matters is because in order for you to manifest anything, you need to have, you know what I'm saying, your emotions together. You need to have yourself together. You need to have things together. You feel what I'm saying? You have to have your life together. You have to have your emotions, your disposition, one's self together, you know, in your mind, in your spirit, in your emotions, in your heart. And so let's take a look at our first template, because we got a lot of things to go. Listen, emotional money matters can lead to stress and anxieties. And it's easy because I'm going to tell you something. Financial issues can be a significant source of stress and anxiety. Watch this. Worries about paying bills and debt, or not having enough money to meet the basic needs, can take a toll on one's mental health. And I tell you, you can't do anything stressed out. You got to be clear in your mind. You feel what I'm saying? And emotionally, you know, and and physically and spiritually, if your money's not together, it'll bring about a lot of stress. You ever see anybody who's, they're up one moment, down one moment? I'm gonna tell you the reason why is because it's not just the fact that we have a lot of things that we could obtain according to money. Take a look at them. I just want to skim through this. Listen, savings and budgeting is something that you want to do, and you want to catch the first one. Get a side hustle or side gig. That's something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Participate in the gig economy. That's Uber. That's Lyft. Uber Eats. You get what I'm saying? Want to take a look at peer-to-peer lending. You know what I'm saying? That means that, listen, that means you can lend somebody money, and you get double back. You get what I'm saying? There's so many things you can do. A cryptocurrency, and that's something that you want to you want to, sort of tread light on, because at the end of the day, if you go through cryptocurrency, it comes in and out, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy. But it's still something that you could invest in that'll bring you, something that you can invest in. Small money. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Is that my boy? Wow. Deshaun Perkins. Good to see you. Henry Watkins is here in the house. Good to see y'all. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Cryptocurrency is something that you want to take a look at, but you want to be careful about that. Also, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Start a vlog on YouTube. There's something, you could always do something, but listen, there's no excuse for you to have stress and anxiety. You feel what I'm saying? Over money if you don't have to. You get what I'm saying? Because see, watch this. What caused it to come about? That's the question, right? So if you have a vlog on YouTube in which YouTube and social media is taking over, people are getting monetized. Well, I should have put not only a blog or YouTube, but you could start your podcast and get monetized off of that and go full time. Watch this. Content creation and freelancing. What is it? Can you write a story? You know what I'm saying? Can you, help somebody with their content? You feel what I'm saying? Can you help somebody with their vlog? Can you write content? Maybe you could write somebody a screenplay. Maybe you can help somebody write a book. Maybe you can help somebody with titles and stuff like that. Yo, listen, it's a big thing. And people will pay you for this type of stuff. Watch this. You have to understand that in life, there are two types, rather, of businesses. Two types. Either you can sell a product, and here's something that's most big of all, or you can give a service. Let me ask you a question. What are you good at? Or what do you have that maybe somebody would want that you could sell? What kind of services can you give that people would say, look, I need to have this individual because that particular individual know exactly what I need, what I want, how I need it, how I want it. Because if you're selling a product, that's one thing. But if you can give a service, some people, they're cleaning people's houses today. Some people are doing dog sitting, or dog setting, right? Where you could, manage somebody's dog and do dog walking. There's nothing you cannot do that would scale money. I've learned that it's not the money, but how you handle the money when it comes that will cause this stress and anxiety. If you don't know how to handle your money, then at the end of the day, expect stress, expect anxiety, because financial issues, they are significant. You think about bills, you think about paying debt, it's crazy. And then when you think about the amount of debt that you might have, it's hard for you to try to scale to say, for me to look at the glass that's half full versus to complain about the glass that's half empty. I say, if you have a glass that's half empty, focus on how you're going to fill the rest of it up. That's how I feel about the situation. Watch this. Security and peace of mind. See, when you learn how to deal with your money, you learn how to deal with your money and manage, not damage, but manage your money. Security and peace of mind is the thing that you'll get. Having a financial cushion or savings can provide a sense of security and peace of mind, right? Conversely, a lack of financial stability can lead to a constant sense of insecurity and vulnerability. I'm gonna tell you something. I know what it is to be vulnerable because I don't have any money. I know what it is to have just $5 in your pocket, but don't look like you have $5 in your pocket, right? And people think that you have everything, but yet they invite you to go out, to dinner and eat, and you can't pay your part of the bill. You got to nudge somebody and write a note. Yo, you think you can help me and spot me $10 more? I only got five. What? I didn't see you in 10 years. What? You only got five? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you don't know that that person only came out off the strength of seeing you and say hello because you asked them. And a lot of times we do certain things to save face when it comes down to financial situations because finances will allow for us to feel embarrassing, and make, not only embarrassed, but be embarrassing and inadequacy. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, listen, good money management will help us to have less stress and more peace of mind. But if you don't have the cushion, if you don't have the stability, it will lead to insecurity. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good you dress. I don't care the kind of kicks that you have on. I don't care the jewelry that you wear. Listen, if you don't have the financial cushion and or stability, watch this. It could lead to insanity. It could lead to insecurity. You'll feel like you're less than. Let me tell you something. It's so funny because I'm gonna tell you the power of having finances. I remember one time that I only had about $5 to $6 in my pocket. And I'm gonna hear what some of my YouTube people are saying. $5 to $6 in my pocket. Dave Keown is on it. And I'll never forget the fact that I felt so hungry because I only had like $5 to $6 in my pocket. And because I was so insecure and because I had anxiety, you ever had less than so much to the point that you felt bad about even asking your own friends, yo, bro, can you lend me $20? Because you feel that they may be in the same predicament. But at the end of the day, you have a little bit of this and a little bit of that mixed in the pot. What is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of embarrassment, a little bit of, wow, I feel that maybe they're gonna feel that I'm not managing my money well and all of that. And I'm gonna tell you something, money management is something that we need to really hone in on. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because listen, I've come to the conclusion that if I only had, and I don't only have, but if I only had $20, yo, guess what, my guy? Only five of that's being spent. Bars. I promise you. And it's Monday morning, and I got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to go to, and I still got to have lunch and have to eat. What? Maybe even three of that. Bars. Because listen, you have to learn how to manage your money. You feel what I'm saying? I've learned that when I get royalties and I get a paycheck, guess what part of the paycheck is already occupied? And that's my side of the paycheck. That means I'm not working to just pay bills, pay Peter, pay Paul, but I'm paying Donald too. Not only paying my tithes, but paying Donald too. Bars. Somebody put me out, I'm hot. God. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm paying me too. Because at the end of the day, watch this end with something left over. You want to know why? Because after I pay all of what is I give Caesar unto Caesar, I'll give God his. Then come Donald Francis. And sometimes it's Donald Francis, then Caesar. Sometimes it's God, Donald Francis, then Caesar. Caesar ain't gonna come before me later for a lap. Could wrap it up, homie. You feel what I'm saying? But again, you have to make sure that you have a cushion. Last week I was posting. I'm glad my boy David Keown is on the line. Last week I was supposed to and Dave, do me a favor. Can you join me on Facebook? Let me know that my Facebook is not private. All right, because I'm being concerned. I don't see my Facebook family, and I came on for them. But listen, I'll never ever forget, y'all. Never forget. I'm saying that I was supposed to have a specific amount of money. You feel what I'm saying? Got the specific amount of money, but I did not think about the cushion that I was supposed to fall on. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't think about, the cushion. And every time you get finances, always forget the rainy day. Think about the cushion you have to have. You get what I'm saying? Think about that fallback time. And you have to know what your zero is. But we'll get to that. You have to know what your zero is. You feel what I'm saying? And so Hannah's talking about some stuff. He says making right, making broke look good. Absolutely. You have to know how to maintain your finances. You feel what I'm saying? Because you want to make broke look good. Should nobody know you ain't got no money? You feel what I'm saying? So again, listen, it can bring stress and anxiety, but it can also bring security and peace of mind if you handle it right. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you don't, it will lead to insecurity. It'll also lead to vulnerability. And that is when you're vulnerable about finances, you know what'll happen? Make you feel like you're less than. Okay, cool. You know what it is? They're saying that they're having problems on Facebook. StreamYard is telling me that they're having problems on Facebook with going live. All right, thanks. Thanks for letting me know that, because at least I know why I'm not seeing anybody there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all, it's amazing, and I'll just have to, repost it. But look, it's amazing because I'll never forget feeling vulnerable, because again, you look good, people think you're strong and stuff like that. But when you don't have that sense of cushion, it's like, psh, wow. You feel less than. You feel like you're not even worth it, because now you can't even get yourself a simple can of soda. You know what I'm saying? You can't get yourself a simple can of anything. You feel what I'm saying? Or a sandwich, more or less. A slice of pizza, which I got that right here because I need to have me some. You can't have my pizza. But at the end of the day, that's what vulnerability is real. It's real. It's a real thing. Let's go to the next template because listen, even though it makes you feel insecure and vulnerable, watch this. This is what we want. We want happiness and fulfillment. Because if you take care of your finances right, you will have happiness and fulfillment. Money can contribute to happiness and fulfillment when used to meet personal, right, and family goals. Rather it be traveling, buying homes. Come on, Dave. A funding education. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing that will help you to focus and have materials on wealth. Even if you feel you're by yourself, it'll help you to understand that your long-term goals will become your long-term happiness. So security is one thing. You know what I'm saying? You want less stress, less anxiety, but when you have happiness and fulfillment, do you know how it is to feel when you can give people, you know what I'm saying, and just say, look, I got this here. Take the 3, take the 4, take the 1,000, you know what I'm saying, dollars that you need. I know you ain't got it. But if you don't have that sense of that sense of cushion, let me tell you what I go by. And I go by this in my household. I go by my boy Wise Zone. What's up, my guy? Listen, I go by what my zero is. You have to know what your zero is. What is your zero? Because let's say, for example, you saved $200,000 in your bank, and you say $200,000 is my zero. How about this? We'll give you 100,000, right? Let's say 100,000 of the 200 is your zero. That means you have 100,000 to do everything that you need to do, take care of your responsibilities. But if you get down to that last 100,000, my good friend, you ain't got no money because you decided my zero is $100,000. You see, and under no circumstances should you go underneath that. It's like a violation. It's like a penalty. It's like when you go to the bank to take out money that you ain't supposed to take out from, you get charged for that. Yo, if I'm saying something, I'm spitting bars over, because I'm gonna tell you, I know about this. Saving up, understanding what your zero is, so that you could be able to have what they call happiness and fulfillment, yo. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing like being able to go on the street, you know what I'm saying, and feed 10, 20 homeless people. May not be a lot, but to be able to do it because you know why? You fit it in your budget. The budget is something you're not supposed to go beneath and or over. Anybody who know anything about budgeting. And sometimes budgeting will make you to be strong and accountable to let you know, listen, if I can't get what I really want in between this budget, and I know that I paid everything I needed to get, but yet if I just pay like just a little extra, I can get that. Unless it's worth it, and unless it's going to benefit you in the long run, you got to say bye-bye. And I'm gonna tell you, it's nothing wrong with money. And I'm gonna tell you, what's something I heard, and I said this in the first recording today, something I heard at the Jeffersons. I don't know if anybody's old enough besides Dave, Henry. I know you there. I know you old enough to know the Jeffersons. Wise, I think. Darrell, what's up, my guy? I think you're old enough. I know you old enough to know the Jeffersons. Let me tell you something about the Jeffersons. There was an episode where Louise, because you had George Jefferson, who owned multiple, dry cleaning stores. Wheezy, who is Louise Jefferson, happened to be his wife, and she is someone who's just a home wife. She doesn't indicate that she got a job because they moved on up to a deluxe apartment. You feel what I'm saying? So George decided that he wanted to get a maid. This is before Florence had came on. Actually, this is her debut actual episode, and Louise argued with him and said, I don't want no, I don't want it. I don't want no maid, because she remembered when she was a maid. And it sort of hit a soft spot for her. He's like, you going to get a maid, and I don't care what, because my wife ain't here to do nothing except relax because she put her time in. Isn't it wonderful that you can relax because you put your time in? Come on, retirement. Feel me? But here's the deal, though. So he argued with her and argued with her. And so she had to go upstairs and see their best friends, the Willises. You feel what I'm saying? And it was something that was said in that episode that blew my mind. And so she's like, listen, she's telling him George is getting beside himself ever since he got this money. He's been changing and all this. I'm sick of this. Sometimes I'm mad that we even had money. So they had to convince her. It's like, well, sorry about that. But, if you go to get a divorce from George and you tell the judge it's because he want to give me everything I want after they give you the straitjacket, I'm sorry. You feel what I'm saying? But watch this. So she says, I believe, and this is what Louise said to the friends, says, I believe that the Bible is right. And she misquoted the Bible too. Says, I think the love of money is the root of all evil. And obviously in the Bible, it's not, well, she says money is the root of all evil, but it's the love of money. She says money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. The love of money. If you love it too much, you're going to sell out. Yeah, it's a bit too much for you. But he says, I think, what's the root of all evil? It's not but so much of the love, because there's nothing wrong with money. He says, I think the lack of money is the root of all evil. And I was like, bars. The lack of money. I'm almost finished up, but the lack of money. Wow. Because if you don't have enough, you will get evil. I promise you. You'll get vulnerable. You'll get upset. You'll get intense. And you'll be tired of the fact that you don't even have no money. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why, you have to save your money and have great money management. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing you can't do. Even if you're home. Let's say even if you're home and you don't have nothing else. But look at some of the things that you could do. I ran it by. You could do savings and budgeting. You could have a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? What is it that you think you can do that you can offer? You got a car? They go Uber Eats. They go Lyft. You got a bicycle? Watch this. They go Uber Eats too. You feel what I'm saying? Look, online surveys and marketing. People will pay you for online services. You go on their surveys, people will pay you just to use their service app. Come on, y'all. Watch this. You can participate in the gig economy. What's the gig economy? Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? That's Lyft. You could deliver somebody's grocery. It's nothing you can't do. Watch this. Peer-to-peer lending. You know what I'm saying? You give me money, or you lend money to people, and they have to give you back double at a specific time. It's like, it's like long shocking. Cryptocurrency. Got to be careful with cryptocurrency, because at the end of the day, like I said the first time, it's an up and down and back and forth thing. Although we have people who are in cryptocurrency, and when we take your phone calls at the end of this broadcast, you feel the same. Maybe you can help us out on knowing, for those of you who do have cryptocurrency. But it's still something that would allow for you to invest in a small business and get revenue. Start a vlog on YouTube. Come on, y'all. Or get a podcast. Stop playing. Easy stuff, y'all. The content creator today is making money. They are banking. It's not because of your views. You could be a small content creator. I know small content creators. Who's getting revenue more than anybody who got over 2,000, 3,000, 25,000 K subscribers. Because I'd rather have a small case of subscribers that's going to be loyal rather than 25,000 subscribers who ain't going to even look at your content. Bars. Watch this. Get into content creation and you know what I'm saying, freelancing. Because watch this. Do you know how to read? You know how to write journals and write novels, and do you know how to write plays? Do you know how to write skits for YouTube? People could pay you for that stuff. Let me ask you a question. Are you a musician? Can you play music? You know what I'm saying? Teach people the C scale for little to none. Come on. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're doing content creation, let me tell you what scale of business you need to get into when you're doing content creation. Always double down on beginners. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Starting a new YouTube page for beginners. Learning how to make cakes from scratch for beginners. It's not, knowing how to dress and match stuff together for beginners. You know what I'm saying? If you double down, because beginners on social media, they're growing by the thousands. That would let you to know that the creator economy is growing and finances are being distributed to the creator economy. And it's all for you. It's all for you. So listen, there's nothing you can't do. Watch this. There are two types of businesses, like I said. Either you could sell a product, or you can give a service to yourself. Let's go to the next one. So we said happiness and fulfillment. Watch this. Sometimes the lack of money can lead you to guilt and shame. It can lead you straight to guilt and shame. And I'm gonna tell you something. Poor financial decisions can be irritable, right? Spending, and can lead to feelings of guilt and shame. These emotions can be powerful motivators, though, for making better financial choice decisions in the future. Let me tell you something. If we don't learn, right? Where am I? If we don't learn from some of our mistakes financially, you know, then at the end of the day, you'll always find yourself failing, you know? And sometimes if you don't get your mind in a particular mind frame of not only saving money, don't depend and lean on it so much that you're thirsty. But if you could allow for your mind to be trained on, saying the cushion and how you want to manage your money and how you want to, saying take your money and say, all right, this is for the bills, saying this is for me, this is for that, and prioritize and know your budget and not go over it and be disciplined in it. You should never ever go without. Can I tell you a secret? And I don't know if she's watching, but my wife, I'll never forget the time that we had first got married. And I'm from Reddick Projects, by the way, for those of you going to go back on the replay and those of you going to look on YouTube after a while. I want you to know that, I've come up, just like my boy Dave Quinones, we learned how to share. I came up as when my mother was the captain of the building. We had different captains of the building and stuff like that. And not only did we have the different captains of the building, but everybody were family. I mean the nice parts, everybody were family. In our building, we're family. Christmas time was good. Thanksgiving time was good. If my mom cooked, we all got, the whole building got, Christmas time, if we got something or we gave something out, everybody got, anybody else got certain things, we all got, because we were family oriented. We all got it together. And the beautiful part about that was, even though we had that, we were a giving community. We were a giving community. We were a helpful community. So I came up in that particular era. My wife, however, she was someone who came up the opposite. They were more closed in. They were more like, after a certain time with her as a lady or as a female, she had to be in a certain time, or whatever the case would be. I was a male. I was right on the stoop. I was outside. I was chilling. They had more of a closed household as to where they didn't invite too many people. We invited the whole people, the whole plantain. We invited people because we had love for each other. Now, am I saying that was wrong, that we do it and she didn't? No, it's just that we understood, we know what it was like, to be able to be sharing and giving because we got the seeds that we sown. But here's the other thing, though. I remember the time that I asked her for $5. She asked me for 20 one time, and I just up out of my wallet gave it, bang, because that's where I came from. But then I asked her for like $5 because I was kind of low. She says, hold on, champ, let me ask you a question. We got our checks at the same time. Why are you down to $5? Or why are you down to needing? What she didn't know is that I already had my zero established. And I knew I wasn't going over that. And she's like, and she argued with me. And I said, you know what? I got tight. I was like, you know what? Here's the deal. Keep your $5. I'm never asking you for anything again. You know what she said to me? Thank you, because then I keep my money. That made me so tight to the point that, you know what? And even though I had a small zero, right? Small zero, I knew that from that day forward, I was going to make sure I didn't have to ask nobody for nothing. Bars. And so until it wasn't anything bad, what it was that it was something that grew me. And it put me in a position to think not only there, but well-rounded, all the way around the board. And there's times where you're going to need to borrow some money from the people that you love and you can trust, and the people that love you and trust you. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I knew, I was like, that was the biggest help ever, because I'd never been in a household where I had to ask and somebody asked me and challenged me on why it is that I needed money. That was then. That was the early time. But truth be told, she knew I wasn't a good money manager. Well, look at me now. So again, guilt and shame is something that will become emotional. It's emotional when you got guilt and shame on you. Watch this. It can also affect what I just talked about, relationships. Money can be a significant source, right, of tension in relationships. Conflicting financial values and decisions can lead to an argument or arguments, in extreme cases of breakup and or divorce. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Don't I know that? God. Because at the end of the day, you have to know how to manage your money. The first thing you want to do is take care of your household, right? And not just relationships, but how about brotherhood, friendships, sisterhood, friendships? It could really, if you owe people money, trust me, they're going to think twice about lending you money the next time. It's going to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, great hospitality, a lot of good. Oh, wow. Good to see you, my guy, Darrell, AKA Wise. Dave said, that's a fact. Trust matters. Maybe that's the next, maybe that's the next topic. But see, again, the reason why I'm talking about finances is because I'm not a financial, coach or anything like that. But the name of this platform is called Manifested Thoughts. And so it is our responsibility to give people value on how you keep a clear conscience and a clear mind and a clear spirit. You see what I'm saying? A clear heart, so that you can get a chance to work at what it is that you want, right? Because manifestation is nothing but work strategies for one. You know what I'm saying? So that you could be able to put your hand on it, create what it is that you want to make, and go get it and manifest it. And we see what it is that was in your thoughts. They say thoughts can't manifest anything, and they're right. But you got to go through your thought system to see what it is that you want to do in order for you to pursue something that will be of value and of substance. Bars. If I'm saying something, you'll say something. You're, because at the end of the day, that's exactly what it's all about. I'm helping people put things into action because I'm talking to people I used to be. So relationships can be something that would deteriorate friendships, brotherhood, sisterhood, relationships, and all of that. Let's take the next one. Self-worth. It can take a toll on your self-worth. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they tie their self-worth to their financial success, because financial setbacks can lead to feelings of inadequacy, while financial success can boost one's self-esteem. Let me tell you something. And it's so true, because a lot of people, they tie their success to their money and tangible things. You feel what I'm saying? Again, it starts with the mind. That's right. First, then a person can work on keep their money or keeping their money in check. Absolutely. Everything starts with the mind. You know what I'm saying? Again, stop allowing for your success to be linked up to your financial success, because at the end of the day, people think that the lack of what it is that you do have will determine the value of your character. In all reality, I'm gonna tell you what I'd rather people do. I'd rather you wash the same outfit every single day and wear it, and have your bank account bling. It's like, yo, you keep wearing that same hat. It's clean. You smell good. You keep wearing those same jeans. It's clean. It smell good. Absolutely. But watch this. You wearing Louis. You wearing $1,000 chains, bracelets, bling bling, doing all this, doing all that. And I want y'all to call in. So I want to hear from y'all before we get off. And I'm gonna tell you something. Watch this. A lot of people are doing all this. Look at the bank account. It's like it's empty because you had to pay for all this, unless you learn how to budget. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Most millionaires and billionaires, you know what I'm saying, me being at over at Hudson Yards, when that's over there, let me tell you about Hudson Yards. I talk about this all the time. And my church people are tired of hearing it. I don't care. It's my testimony. You walk by millionaires and billionaires every single day, and you see what I got on right now? White hoodie, white fitted hat. Gotta wear my glasses so I can read. Can I tell you something? This is too fancy for a millionaire. This is too fancy for a billionaire. And watch this. There's some billionaires and millionaires. Yeah, they wear suits and stuff like that. They know exactly when to step out and where to step out because they're in perspective. But can I tell you something? A lot of them, they dress like this, not just because they want to have low key, but this is how they dress. And they know how to put their life in perspective when it's time to make the money deals. You have to look like what you want. I remember Mr. Myers, Dr. Myers. He says, you have to look like the thing that you want to manifest in your life. You have to look like the thing that you want. You see what I'm saying? You have to look like the thing that you want. Money ain't going to come to you. You got to look like money before you get it. Your business that you want to start, listen, it's not going to happen until you treat it as such. Every forest started off as a seed. Every field started off as a seed. You plant one seed and you get plenty. But you can't wait for the plenty to happen in order for you to treat your business like it's plenty. You feel what I'm saying? And, right. And my boy Dave said, why not? Jewish people do it. Why we can't just chill and be easy? Because they do. They dress in black all the time. You don't know who's who. You walking by a 16-year-old who's a millionaire because he's thinking about his money. Got my mind on my money, my money, my mind. Bars. It's not bad to think or be ambitious about getting money. Because if you have a business, if you have a barbershop, if you're writing a book, if you got a YouTube page, if you got a vlog, if you got a radio station, you know what I'm saying? If whatever, you got a ministry, whatever you got, you need funds to fund it. Whatever your vision is, you need money to fund. You see what I'm saying? It shows what? Right. It shows you where that person is at mentally. Absolutely. You know, mental is the thing. We want to have, watch this, mental health, mental wealth. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get to the next template. So again, you know what I'm saying? It mess up your relationship if you're not careful. Self-worth. Stop comparing your value to a number. Because can't nobody, I don't care what job you're on right now. Can I tell you something? Your job cannot pay you your worth. You can't. And can I tell you, let me ask you a question. Can you be wealthy working for a secular job or at a secular job and working for somebody else? Can you be wealthy? Can you obtain wealth working at a secular job? That's the question. Can you obtain wealth working at a secular job? What are your thoughts? Can you obtain wealth? Can you? Let me tell you what I say. And somebody, all right. And so somebody at the, is that Blue? All right. Blue said no, you cannot. No, said no, you can't. And somebody said, hell no, you can't. And I'm going to tell you, thank you for that, Blue. I appreciate you. Let me tell you something. Some people think that you can't, but can I tell you something? You actually can, Blue. I'm going to tell you the reason why you can. I'm going to tell you how, though. It's hard as crazy. Because, see, you can work at a secular job, but this is what you got to do in order for you to obtain the wealth. Ready for this? You got to be the top of the line in your department. Like, you got to be right up underneath the partner. You got to be the biggest asset in your department. And you got to be noticed. You got to be at the upper echelon, top of the line, in order for you to generate the wealth that would come like this. Because now, if you're at the top of your department, you got other business owners, you have other CEOs, you have other partners who want to come and partner with you because of the position you hold without even knowing what you do. It's hard as hell. It is. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, but if you know your craft, if you know it can be done. I'd rather you generate wealth without working for somebody else, because you know why? Then you could eliminate all the politics. You could eliminate all of the comparison. Can I tell you something? Comparison is the joy killer. Comparison is a joy killer. You can't compare yourself to anybody else. Can I tell you something? If I compare the number of subscribers I have on YouTube right now, right, compared to where I'm going to be this time next year, doing this often, then I would have been packed up. You would have never seen me. I would have died by now. I'd have said, you know what? If I compared myself to people who do cinematography, and by the way, you know what I'm saying? If you ever wanted to see a little bit of my work, you want to go right here to It's On You TV, ITZALLYOU. Side note. But look, there's so many people who are comparing themselves to other people, just like they compare themselves according to how much money they raise or they have in their bank account. You cannot compare yourself, you know what I'm saying, and compare your self-worth to the dollar you have in your bank. You see what I'm saying? Some people, unfortunately, don't even have bank accounts. Some people don't even believe in having a bank account because they're like, you know what? Nah, because these banks are robbing my money. How is it that for some reason, what I'm saying, I go into my check and I get less, but then I look over to my savings, my bank made a transaction between my check into my saving without my consent. Who does that? You feel what I'm saying? But the reason why you do have a bank account so that you can see that you are credible to anybody else when you want to buy a house and you want to, do other things, start your own business, etc. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a financial coach, but I know exactly what I know. So self-worth, some people will tie their self-worth up to their financial success. Your financial success is one thing, but this is your financial success right here. And for those of you who are listening on Spotify, I got my hand like right next to my face. And then, but this is your wealth. I have my hand as far as I can go. Somebody spitting bars over here. Do you mean working for yourself? No, I mean working for somebody else. Straight facts. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd rather you work for yourself than try to work at a secular job where you have to be compared to somebody else. I've just come through this. I promise y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the politics, it's the, and sometimes you got to learn how. As a matter of fact, I have, oh yeah, I got a video. It's called, handling harsh opinions. You know what I'm saying? How to handle harsh opinions. And I'm talking about leaders, talking about CEOs and how they have to hold to their disposition in order for you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Every time that you're in business, you're gonna always have to deal with people. So it's good that you have some self-development. And that's what we give. This is the value that we give. That's the reason why our channel is necessary. And that's the people that we're talking to. And we have a whole bunch of people to talk to, you know what I'm saying? And so do you. You have a lot. Now watch this. I like this because after self-worth, here's the deal. Some people don't like to do nothing because of fear and loss. And I'm saying the fear of losing money, rather through investments, job loss, or unexpected expenses, can be powerful or a powerful emotional drive. Now watch the twisting point, because obviously the wordplay is money loss, job loss, you know what I'm saying, investments loss. But here's where the turnaround is. It can be a powerful motivator because sometimes it lead you to overly cautious or be overly cautious to financial behaviors. See, a lot of times our behavior is not intact. And that's the reason why, we get so fear. We got an acronym for fear, and there's two acronyms. It's either forget everything and run or face everything and rise. So fear and loss is something that will cause you to say, I don't think I want to do this because I don't know what if I lose the investment? What if I lose my job? You ever seen somebody who's always fearful? Can I tell you something? What happens? Then you have to ask the same question. What happens if the building that you're in right now collapses? Everything is a risk. You got what I'm saying? Everything we do is a risk. So you can't keep questioning yourself about the risks that you take. Sometimes you got to do some things you've never done within reason in order to get some things that you've never gotten. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to forget everything and run because of fear? Or are you going to face everything that you need to do and rise? You see what I'm saying? Take care of the business. And you know what happens when you generate enough money because you've been a good steward over your money and your finances? I'm going to tell you what happens. This is how you get generous. You'll love to have generosity because giving and helping others financially can be a source of emotional fulfillment and a sense of purpose. Many people find joy in being able to support their loved ones and contribute to charitable cases. So it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? When you have your stuff at least halfway together or just midway there or just have it together to say, yo, not only am I able in my budget to be able to give what it is that I want to give and give how much I plan to give, but I have a cushion myself and still maintain my bills and be able to go on vacation. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a wonderful thing for you to save your money. But if you save money, you have to ask yourself this: why am I doing it? Is it just for financial freedom? Or is it that I can be valuable to other people? Is it that I can help other people? I can create more things. I can get more equipment. I can help more people and do certain things, and put money in their pocket or go and fill somebody's refrigerator and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to be able to do that. You feel me? Because if you have something that you have to offer, and if you think you don't have anything to offer, it's a lie. You have something to offer. Think about the thing that you can talk about all day without getting paid for it, and watch and see that thing you can turn into a particular service or of a particular product. And then you can get something, you can give something and you can get paid for what it is that you're doing, because people love you. You are the content. You are the product. You are the service. You feel what I'm saying? So generosity is always a wonderful thing to have. And I love what my brothers say, wise and two, when he says great, gratitude, peace and love to everybody. You have to have gratitude in your heart to be generous. You can't give something you don't have. Straight like that. You can't. Watch this. Sometimes having a financial struggle can lead to regret and FOMO. And that is the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. FOMO. Fear of missing out. I'm not here to preach to nobody, but I remember in the Bible it talked about the 10 virgins. We have 5 that were wise, and it's practical just as well as it is spiritual. You have 5 that were foolish, because you had 5 foolish virgins who had the oil in their lamp that they wasted. And when opportunity came for them to go and see that the king was going to pass by, the 5 virgins that were prepared had their oil in the lamp. And oil that you put in the lamp was worth a day's wage. You feel what I'm saying? So that meant that now, when the oil in the lamp, die, simply means that it's time for you to pack up shop. It's time to go home, go to sleep, and wake up for the morning. So the 5 that were foolish, when they got to the place where the king was going to come, they realized that they ran out of oil. They had to go to the supermarket. And watch this. As soon as they went to the supermarket, you know what happened? The king arrives. He came. He got there. And when he arrived, the 5 foolish virgins that had oil in the lamp was prepared to take care and get every opportunity that they had afforded to them. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That at the end of the day, financial stability, financial management will help you to have a cushion, and you're prepared for every opportunity. Face everything and rise, or forget everything and run. I want to tell you this one last time. You got 2 types of services, and this is it. 2 types of services. Either you're going to sell a product, or either you're going to give a service. Yo, give me a second. I want to pay some bills, and I'll be right back. Calling on all New Yorkers. Are you tired of traffic and delays when traveling to LaGuardia Airport? Well, look no further than Blade Helicopter Company. They're here to revolutionize your journey. With Blade, you can skip all the hustles with traditional transportation and arrive to LaGuardia Airport with style. Some of the features you'll come across: time-saving convenience. Blade offer a swift, direct route to LaGuardia Airport, cutting your travel time significantly. Luxury and comfort. Enjoy a luxurious and comfortable helicopter ride with their top-of-the-line aircraft. Safety first. Blade prioritizes your safety with rigorous maintenance and expert pilots. Breathtaking views. Experience stunning views and landscapes as you soar to LaGuardia Airport. Flexible scheduling. Choose a departure time that suits your schedule, and they'll be there to take off. So look, don't waste precious time stuck in traffic. Elevate your travel experience with Blade Helicopter Company and arrive to LaGuardia in just 5 minutes. Book your flight now. Fly the future. Yeah, y'all. And so listen, real quick, there's a young lady, her name is Yolanda Brathwaite, who is a beautiful individual. And if Facebook would have been acting up on me today, I'm sure she'd be on the line. But I want to show the things that she do. She's an excellent young lady who is very much engulfed in production. She does, shows and screenplays and stuff like that. And I just wanted to, share this with all of you real quick. All right. Can I do it? I guess so. Sorry, that's the last one.
Yeah, everybody hands up like this. Yeah. Hey, yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do.
Y'all already know what's up, man. Trey Chaney, BMF, The Wire, Saint Jacinthus, Tales of a Grown Girl. We hosting it right now.
Do it. Tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do. Coming soon to a city near you. Grown girls NYC. That's how she do. MC Heaven's in the house.
We live and direct. We about to set it off. Great play. I'm hoping everybody loves it.
Thanks for the opportunity to be in your
excellent. The play is excellent.
Deep message, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Very deep.
houses, the Long Island. God always had you. You share your life, bright lights and stages. May the Lord protect you from the haters in the
phenomenal cast. Gonna do their thing. I got a wonderful director. This is gonna be played. So I hope y'all like the music and everything. Stay tuned.
You thanking my friend Serena for bringing me to DJ Zon. It's rocking on the ones and twos.
Definitely come out and see it.
Thank you.
So I'm coming to a city near you. Yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through it. Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do. Oh, yes, I can't sing. Don't try to. Don't. Yeah. So listen. So again, Yolanda's a nice individual, wonderful lady. Thank God for my brother David Quinones. You know what I'm saying? He introduced me to her. Listen, my boy Wise the God, you know what I'm saying? Wise, I'd like to call him, you know what I'm saying? He has a sister that is amazing. She makes, glasses, frames for your glasses and stuff like that. And she had a unique, not these. These are way better. These are CVS. Stop playing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Not these, but she does some really, really good work. I've seen it. And she got where you can have the lens that are blue, like a baby blue tilt and stuff like that. Nice exotic type of frames. And she's fire. And I can't wait to be able to, meet her, talk to her and stuff like that. I think that she's a wonderful thing. And I think that I know it's wonderful to be able to support, potential, Black entrepreneurs and CEOs and stuff like that who have their own, you feel what I'm saying? Their own business up and coming. Never ever despise small beginnings. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's really, really nice and stuff like that. So listen, real quick, I don't want to deprive myself, and then we're gonna land the plane. But I want to take some phone calls. And by the way, if you want to call in, this is going to be the number here, 929-394-3382. And I'll let you know exactly when to call in. All right, but let me just take care of this real quick, all right? I'll keep it up. Hey, what's up, listener? Do you want to support Manifested Thoughts podcast in style? Well, I've got something special for you today. Introducing our Manifested Thoughts podcast t-shirts and hats. Well, our t-shirts are available for only $25, and our stylish hats are available for only $35. To place your order, go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. We have all different types of stylish colors just to suit your personal taste. So order now and don't miss out. And thank you for supporting Manifested Thoughts Podcast. I was like, where am I? Oh, wow. It's my pleasure, sis. It's my pleasure. All right, one more ad and we're going to get on out of here and take some phone calls and stuff like that, all right? Hey, exciting news, everyone. We found a brand new way for you to join the conversation right here on Manifested Thoughts Podcast. Now you can call in live while I'm on the air. Just dial 929-394-3382. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, even have some questions for me right here on Real Time while I'm on the air. I can't wait to hear from you, my incredible listeners, and have all of your voices be a part of our podcast. 929-394-3382 is what you want to do. You want to call that number and call in. And it seems like that there are people, I don't know if there's somebody they're in it already. So listen, y'all, I want to hear from you. What do you think about finances, and what could be your input, about how finances have made you emotional, have made you feel inadequacy, you see what I'm saying, and make you feel like, yo, listen, and what was your turning point? What made you say, you know what? I'm never gonna be broke from this day forward. You know, have anybody here who have ever taken a step out to say, you know what, from this day forward, because I can't take some of this stuff, I'm not working for nobody else again. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, maybe that's you. Why don't you call in now? 929 394 3382. All right. And so let me hear from you. All right. Yeah. So if you can call in. All right. Yeah. And even though for those of you who are in the email, I see you. Thank you so much. Mr. Umi, thank you again. Joseph Santana, thank you. Oh God. Santiago. What am I talking about? Good to see you. Egberto, good to see you, sir. Good to see all of y'all. Good to see all of y'all that's in the chat. Donna, good to see you. Good to see you. My boy Jermaine, good to see you, son. Good to see you also. Wow. It's my email. Let me tell you something. If social media went off today, I would still be in business because of the email. I admonish everybody, get your email account. You know what I'm saying? 929-394-3382. If you're willing to call in, you know what I'm saying? Would love to hear from you. 949-394-3382. I would love to hear from you. Bars. All right, everybody? So you can call in now if you can. I really appreciate you all for listening. You see what I'm saying? And it's just good views for you. You know, when you call in and give us your input, I write stuff down because based upon sometimes your input, I make that the next topic, especially if it's good. You feel what I'm saying? Always giving value, always giving content, and it's always good to have just that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all. Like I said, 929-394-3382. Sir. And I don't know when people call in because the music will stop. So listen, also, don't forget to look out for our online course. You feel what I'm saying? So much to do. And I am really, really happy. I want to give a shout out to people in Florida, give a shout out to people in Georgia, Africa, and in Italy. All of you are part of my email list. Thank you. I see you. Thank you for dropping the chat there. Let me know that you are watching. Appreciate you very, very much. Good to see you. Daryl Wise, good to see you. Darrell, rather. You know what I'm saying? Dave Quiones. You know what I'm saying? Blue, good to see you. I can't see your whole name because... And I want to make sure I can see it. Okay, and I want to make sure I pronounce it right, too. I'm not good at pronouncing good names. You know what I'm saying? Henry Watkins, good to see you, bro. Again, glad to see everybody on YouTube. That's what's up. Daywan, good to see you. Deshaun, rather. That's Deshaun. Oh, I know who Deshaun is. Wow. Thank you for tuning in, my God. And by the way, YouTube and Facebook be capping when it comes down to the numbers on the screen. I'm like, you capping. But anyway, it's good to see y'all. Call in if you want. I'll give you about 5-6 minutes. After that, I'll land the plane. Yo. It's a part of my repertoire. And just the other day, it was crazy to me. Oh, you calling now while I'm talking? Yeah, you can. Just the other day, I was thinking about some of the stuff that I used to go through as a young dude with the finance and stuff like that. I will never be in financial debt ever again in my life. Best to believe we got to save. And honestly, like I said, you got to fund your vision. You got to fund the very thing that, you want. So yeah, absolutely. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Call in. Let me know what you think. Oh, by the way, tell me how you think you like the music. I did that little track myself. I know Dave know. People are texting me at the same time. Sorry. Okay, this person that just hit me up is a celebrity. If he call in, I'ma be floored. I'm not even gonna say who it is. I'ma be floored. If he call in, that's gonna be crazy. If he call in, that means and if he don't call in, he gonna be a guest. He gonna be a guest on my show, on my platform. Word. I appreciate you too, Wise, man. You my guy. Please look out for him. You know what I'm saying? And listen. would you like to have your project, or would you like to have, what you do marketing or marketable or market? Huh? All right, okay, market it. Because if you need marketing, what I'm saying, on your project, on your show, on your next album, you want to hit this guy named Dave Kiernan up. It's Holy Ground Music Group. And you can go to Holy Ground Music Group on any platform technically, and hit him up and let him know, listen, his prices are good. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Hold on, let me stop the music. I want to say this real quick too. While somebody going to call in, I want you to know that, let's say, for an example, because a lot of times, even though we are after, sometimes we want to accumulate money, we want to grow money, we want to keep money and stuff like that. Let's say now, maybe this is going to be for the next topic. Let's say you have grown your money, you're where you are, and this is something that we all have problems with, especially for those of us who used to live in Brownsville, Red Hook, whatever the case may be, pink houses and stuff like that, wherever you are in your hood. So I found out that every state got a hood now. If you are somebody, who got a price for the stuff that you sell, understand your value financially and never, ever argue your price. Sometimes it's good that you share with people and let them know, listen, I'm just giving you a little free promotional thing to show you what it is that I can do, show you the quality and stuff like that, and this and the other, so that you'll know that when I give you the price, you'll understand that I'm worth that particular price. And if you're worth that particular price, no matter who it is, never come down from your price range. Never lower your price. Never argue your price, and never bring your price down. Why do I not bring my price down? I'll tell you the reason why. Because number one, if you bring your price down, you just put the value down on the very thing that you got to offer, and nobody else is going to want that. I remember the time that we were doing PM Perks at 55 Hudson Yards, and it was Magnolia at the time. No, I'm sorry. It was Dylan's ice cream and candy place. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about Dylan's, especially on that campus and stuff like that. So when they came and they set up, they had everything nice and colorful, looked really bright, looked really nice. But there were people who kept walking by because they knew one thing: it was for free. And I'm landing the plane after this, y'all. They knew it was for free. And so it was crazy, because what they didn't understand was that although it was free, if you go to the store, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. So you know what I had to tell them? I said, listen, y'all, come over here, get your free candy, but get your free expensive candy. Sometimes if you charge $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, that's a low rate sometimes for some of your merch. And I know that it's a challenge for a lot of us because we are starting off and stuff like that. But sometimes you must understand that people may not buy because it is too low, or the price is too low. People have this conversation cognitively that if it's too low, it might not be of any worth or any value. But when you put your price on it, and I'm not saying make it $150, well, depending upon obviously whatever your product is, or whatever it is that you're giving of service, right? But at the end of the day, watch this. At least people will know. What I'm saying? Look, my price will never come down. And if somebody come to you and they're like, look, I really, really need this help. I really wish that you could do this for me. And you got expenses yourself. Here's what you do. You introduce them to the next best person under you or next to you and say, listen, you want to get what you want to get, but here's what you might want to do. You might want to go to this individual because he's going to give you just as good as quality for the price set that you want. One of the things that I've learned about Genesis Car Service, their motto is, listen, we may not be Maybach or Maybach, but if you want to feel like you're in a Maybach, we can give that to you. If I'm spitting bars, do me a favor, please let me know in the description. I'm only on YouTube today and on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. So at the end of the day, y'all, you got to know it's not about, arguing your price. Don't feel guilty about the price that you get. The price that you give. 9 times out of 10, there are people who feel guilty about the price that they give because they're too shy to challenge the prices that they see in the store. And the same way you can't challenge the prices that you see in the store will be the same way and attitude you have about your price that you give. Yo, listen, I'm about done now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I thank all of y'all for coming on to the podcast today. You know what I'm saying? I thank all of my sponsors. You know, I thank for all of my people that came on. I'm grateful to you. I'm so happy to be able to do this because what I do, rather you know, not no matter what it look like, it is scalable, and I'm happy about it. And I want you to have the same worth. I want you to get the same thing. And my objective is to get people to start their own. My boy David Quinones know I'm a slickster, you know, and he's somebody who's one of the best producers anybody would ever know. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm always eager to try to get him to pick up a camera and be a DP. And so he said something to me, you know, earlier today, and he was like, "Yo, yeah, I see you doing X, Y, and Z." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I would love to do this with you. I would love to shoot a commercial with you." And he said, "Nah, I ain't telling you that." He says, "Nah, I'm just saying that this is something I see you doing." I was like, "Oh, you see how slick I was trying to be to try to get you to become a DP? That's what I'll do because I want to motivate you. I want to make sure that you get the best that you can get and be the best that you have. And my objective is to give all types of value, you know what I'm saying, of instructions and some education so that when we do have big platforms and stuff like that, that at the end of the day, watch this, I'll give you videos that you could reference right here on our page. That's the objective. When you are trying to start something, to do something really, really big, you got to do stuff like this. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, I appreciate, can I say it? I appreciate you, and you today, y'all. I appreciate you for coming on. Listen, I'm on tomorrow. Whoa, I just noticed something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not on tomorrow. Whew, my first day off within almost 2 weeks, y'all. You feel me? First day off. I'm not on tomorrow, but I will see y'all on Friday. All right? And do me a favor, can you please look out for the promotions, the promos, you know what I'm saying? And you know, all the other videos that I put out there. Please, I'm about to flood Instagram like never before. So please show me, you know, meet me there, show me some love there. And I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to see what's up with this Facebook, and I'm gonna call Facebook and see what's up because they fretting on me, and I have all my people waiting for me, you know what I'm saying, to come into this particular chat line, and can't nobody come. You feel? I'm gonna just see if I could have. That's the other thing. I think I noticed what I did too, and y'all gonna help me out. I think every time that I go back on StreamYard and I open up a page, I got to go back into Facebook and put off of private and onto friendship, maybe, or public, or whatever the case be. But yo, this your boy Donald Friends, y'all. I appreciate y'all very, very much for coming in, y'all. And until Friday, right? 4 o'clock. Friday, 4 o'clock. I'll see you later. Dave, don't stop playing, man. I'll see you tomorrow. You already know. I'll call you tonight.